Hi there everybody, Douglas Weed here again for another unboxing, and today we're going to be opening up Tiny Town's Fortune. Tiny Town's Fortune is an expansion for the game Tiny Towns. This particular expansion was released in 2020. But let's take a look on the inside, shall we? If you haven't played Tiny Towns before, Tiny Towns is a game where you have cards and block buildings, and you actually have to build a town. And other players can actually build other buildings in the town, so then it kind of gets a little clustered, I would say. So, but let's take a look on the inside of this. So we have a nice supplement book with all the little creatures of Tiny Town. It has a very nice waxy feel to it, but it looks really nice with the art. An expansion for Tiny Towns for 1 to 6 players, age 14 and up. In Tiny Town's Fortune, the creatures of the forest have found a way to trick each other into thinking shiny bits of metal have arbitrary value. It's very useful, so much so that you can use this thing called money to get other creatures to give you almost anything in return for the right number of shiny bits, if only earning money weren't so difficult. So let's take a look on the inside of this. So it has a basic setup, an overview, talks about how to gain and store money. It gives you a nice round overview. And then goes through a solo variant, gives you building clarifications, how to feed your buildings with resources and money, monument clarifications, and again, it's that nice art look to it. So it looks like it got rattled around in movement, but let's take a look on the inside. So we've got several little treasure chests with punch-out money spaces on here. Nice cardboard feel. We've got the builder notepad, just like regular Tiny Town, and it has the different building types. You've got a bag of tokens, which I think these are the actual money tokens for Tiny Town. So they're a nice wood token, little acorns, the little mouse treasury on them, and then it also comes with a couple of wooden blocks that are of different colors. I always appreciate games that actually have piece bags like this, because it makes the game way easier to deal with in the long run. And then it comes with more cards. So the regular Tiny Town cards are pretty much just like the ones you see here. They have different buildings you have to build, and then they have different color formats that you can put on there. So you can build a root cellar, an oddity shop, a museum, and then you have the monuments like the Shrine of the Windseed, the Prism Forge, and then they all do different things depending on what they are. So the cards in this game are very flimsy, but they have this nice feel to them, so they're a little flexible. I would recommend to see if we can find a card sleeve for these, just because of how flimsy they are. Plus they do have a lot of light coloring on them, so they will get dirty relatively easy. But this is very basic, and then like I said, it has the different types of buildings you can choose on here. But for what it is, it looks like a really nice expansion. I look forward to giving it a try, and I'm also looking forward to bringing Tiny Towns, the base game, to the channel. But until next time, this has been Tiny Town's Fortune expansion.